My name is Gary Jones. I'm Senior Vice President at Full Sail, and I'd like to show you around our facilities that the students use every day as part of their education. We'll start off here in the lobby where you're looking at awards and honors that have been given to our graduates and a lot of our staff. These are gold and platinum records for those graduates and staff members' participation in the projects. They're Technical Excellence and Creativity Awards. They're First Place and Advertising Federation Awards, and we're very proud of all of them. The grads and our staff have done a great job out in the professional industry. Let's take a moment now and meet some of the admissions representatives that you've probably already spoken to.
Hi. Ready? Take two. Hi, my name is John Abraham.
My name is
Kirk Squires.
Kitty Perkins.
Leo Landry.
Kevin Barrett.
Lisa Phillips.
I'm Jay Noble.
Trina Harmon.
Hometown is Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Dayton, Ohio.
Orlando, Florida.
Eastern Shore in Dover, Delaware.
Originally, I'm from Indianapolis, but I was raised in
Los Angeles, California.
Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Born in Orlando. I'm from Logan, Kansas.
The typical person coming to Full Sail that I deal with on a day-to-day basis comes from literally all over the country.
It's a passion industry. People get into it because they love music or love film, and we get to talk to them every day about their passions and their dreams.
They all have the same dream.
My job as admissions rep is to give you the most information that I possibly can so that when you decide to come to Full Sail that you're making an educated decision.
We want to help you to deal with your financial situation.
Financial aid availability.
What's going to be needed for you to get here.
We're doing everything we can to kind of open their eyes to what Full Sail's curriculum is all about.
Let's take a look at one of the classrooms at Full Sail now. This happens to be Classroom B, and inside there's an advanced recording class in progress. Excuse me, guys.
Hi, Harry!
The classrooms in the main campus building at Full Sail are connected to the studios downstairs. What that allows the instructors to do is to go into any one of the many control rooms in the studios on the first floor and teach live from the studio into the classroom. It's piped into the classroom, so to speak. The way it's done is through those black patch panels you see in the front of the room underneath the whiteboards. This allows the studios to interact with the classrooms, creating an optimum learning situation. See you guys. Thanks a lot.
Bye, Gary.
Leaving behind the advanced recording class in progress, let's take a walk downstairs now and look at the studios below. This is Control Room A. This is a Neve console, 60 channels, automated mixing board, and this is truly a super studio. This is one of the 10 different rooms that our students get hands-on training in during their year here at Full Sail.
Hi. It's time for a little show and tell. You know, sometimes a listen is better than all that silly chit-chat. Come on.
The Neve VR console is one of the most powerful, versatile, easy-to-use mixing consoles in the known audio universe. When they elect me king of the world, I promise that every home will have one.
I don't see that in my script here.
The overall sound of the Neve VR console is open and unconfined. The low end, I said the low end, is very clean and fat. The mid-range is well-defined, and the highs are smooth as glass. With the Neve VR, it takes less effort to get the sound you're after, because what comes out of the console isn't as processed or sterile-sounding as some other brands, which shall remain nameless. In a nutshell, the Neve VR sound is wider, fatter, bigger, cleaner. Repeat after me: wider, fatter, bigger, cleaner.
Impressed? Now back to the show.
Right across the hall is Control Room B. This is our video edit suite, and you're looking at a lab in progress.
Hi, Gary.
These students are actually in a true lab environment, a working lab in progress, and they're learning how to use all the gear that you're seeing in front of you right now. This is a digital edit suite, and this is comparable to anything our students would go out into the real working world and find after graduation. It's a very good system, a balance between lectures and labs at Full Sail. Just outside the corner now, as we leave behind the video edit suite, is another lab group in progress, and these students are learning how to do video production or television studio type production. All the positions you're watching are students working at them. The central machine room is, let's call it the technical hub of Full Sail. 44 miles of cable from all different parts of the building connect here to the central machine room, and this is where we can patch from one suite to the other. You're looking at our 1-inch video tape decks in use here in a lab situation. This is a montage digital picture processing system. This is very current technology that's used for editing motion pictures and television shows. It's very much like word processing for pictures. The Opus Suite is another new digital audio workstation room at Full Sail. This is an all-digital console that allows the operator to sequence or create audio for video and film.
Audio, video, 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 audio, film, audio, video, 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 audio, film.
Hi, how are you? I'm Walter Von Hune. I'm the director of Full Sail's film program, and I'm a writer, director, and have worked on a number of different projects, including Pretty Woman, which I'm sure you know about, Parenthood, Happy Days, and other television and film projects. What I'd like to do, if you'd like to come with me, is go behind the scenes and see what some of the people do. Want to come along? Let's go. Here's a man you'd like to meet, Mr. Gary Marshall. Gary was a director of Pretty Woman. Gary also got a start in television, where he created such shows as The Odd Couple, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Mork and Mindy. Then he went into feature films where he started directing with Young Doctors in Love. He did Flamingo Kid, he did Overboard, and Frankie and Johnny, as well as Pretty Woman. Gary Marshall's sister is Penny Marshall, which I'm sure you know from A League of Their Own and the other shows that she's directed, such as Big. Gary would say, "Come on, let me take you behind the scenes to show you what's going on. Here we go." Here we have the second AC, assistant cameraman. His job in the morning is putting the camera together. In this little box in front of the camera, what he's doing is putting a measuring tape. He has pins in there, he has a depth finder, and he's getting the camera ready for the use during the day. What we used on the film was a Panavision 35mm camera. That's the camera operator. He sits there on the camera itself, puts his eye on the viewfinder, and actually composes and shoots the shot of what you need during the day. What I'm doing here is not watching an old Lucy rerun. What I'm really doing is I have a remote monitor in my hand and I'm seeing everything that the Steadicam operator is seeing. That way I can monitor the shot and make sure that the composition and the shot is everything that I wanted. What my camera operator there is doing is taking a light reading at the window. Now when you're doing something like this, you have a little bit of problem because you have a reflection problem. So he has to be able to read what is going to be like inside and compensate for that light hitting that window. Okay, I'm still looking in the monitor here while the Steadicam operator is getting the shot. Next to him is his first AC. If you take a look, the first AC is not connected to the camera. He doesn't put his hand on the camera or anything like that. He has a remote control focus device. With that device, he stays in focus. As the Steadicam operator moves, which you'll see now, he will move along with him to make sure that the shot stays in focus. Take a look at the harness and the arm the Steadicam operator has to wear. With that arm, with that vest that he has to wear, and with the Steadicam, that whole package of equipment can get quite heavy. He doesn't hold it on him the whole time. When he's not doing a shot, when he's not setting up a shot with the camera itself, he'll put that Steadicam on a C-stand to rest. Otherwise, after a good half hour to an hour, he's worn out. Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, that's right. This is where we shot Pretty Woman. And the only thing is, though, we could only shoot on Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills on Sundays. We were there for 5 Sundays in a row. And we also had to be careful because we couldn't shoot certain stores. They told us which stores we could shoot and which one we couldn't. What you're looking at here is a Fisher dolly. Somebody just put a battery pack down there. This is one of the dollies that we used during the production. As we go past that, we also see a little Pee-wee dolly and the camera truck that we got all the equipment off of. If we go on past here, what you're seeing here is some of Beverly Hills' finest that Zsa Zsa Gabor is very familiar with. And here we have a tourist. When they saw the Full Sail people coming out and taking videos, they had to get a shot of us. See the guy here with a walkie-talkie strapped to him? That's one of our PAs, production assistants. What his job consists of, or one of his jobs, is to control the crowd, to make sure that they don't get in our shot or in our way. Here he's controlling this crowd, everyday people who are on Rodeo Drive, to make sure that they didn't get in the shot and they stand back and watch. All right, what you see here on the right-hand side of the screen, she's a script supervisor. She's the person who takes all the notes for the editor for me. Any prints that I might say, this take is a print, she will circle that in her book. She will make marks as to what the camera lens is, what sound roll we're on, and making all the notes, which are so important to a production. Here we have the crane that we use, the Chapman crane on Rodeo Drive. And if you take a look at the building that's over there, that building we didn't want to see in the shot because it was under construction and it really wasn't the flavor of what we wanted to show on Rodeo Drive. So what we did is we composed the shot of Julia Roberts walking down the street without that building being in the shot. That explains just some of the positions that we had on the crew of Pretty Woman. We had over 100 people actually working on the crew. I've only told you about a few of those positions. If you come down here to Full Sail, I can tell you what each and every position does on a crew and also tell you a lot about the film business. Hope to see you here. I got to get back to work. Bye.
Rock and Roll University is our trademarked nickname, and as we go upstairs to look at some other facilities, you'll see the Full Sail logo. We've become known worldwide as being the quality education for the entertainment industry. This is the Tascam Lab. This is a very new concept for teaching hands-on training. There are 6 individual, identical workstations in this suite. They're all connected to a 24-track tape machine which is playing songs for these students to learn how to mix. Notice how each student has headphones, so they've got individual, personalized time on these boards to practice their mixing techniques. This is the computer lab where our students learn personal computer skills on Apple computers. Their projects include creating their own resumes, business cards, and manipulating spreadsheets. Let's talk for a minute about financial aid at Full Sail.
Hi, I'm Dee Carlson. Approximately 70% of the students that attend Full Sail do also apply for financial aid. Our department is here to help make it easier for you. We're only a phone call away, or you can come in and see us. If you're down in Florida, you can make an appointment and come in. But the main thing to know that financial aid is not as bad as it looks or sounds, and that we're here to help you make it easier.
Let's take a moment now to hear about job placement assistance at Full Sail.
My name is Tammy Gilbert. I direct the placement department. We work with the students on 2 different levels. One is as an upcoming graduate. We aggressively work with our students and help prepare resumes and cover letters. We research the companies in a particular area of the country that they want to go to. We try and get all the ducks in a row, so to speak, so when the student gets out there to interview, that door is a little bit more open than normal. The second level is probably the most exciting part, and that's when the graduates are there in that area and they're ready to go. And we work with employers across the country that are calling me looking up for Full Sail grads. Typically, with those employer leads, within a matter of 2 days, we've got a Full Sail graduate working in that company. That's how fast it works.
I'm Scott Page. I'm a saxophone player. I play with bands such as Toto, Supertramp, Big Fleetwood Zoo, and currently I play with Pink Floyd. And I got to tell you, I can't say enough about this place. It's got the real deal equipment, it's got the real deal staff, and a great bunch of folks here, and the vibe is fantastic. I've already sent some people here that have graduated. They've already got jobs. It's a tough world out there, and one of the things you get here at Full Sail that I've noticed that you don't get anywhere else is real practical experience, doing it with the big boys. They have some of the biggest recording sessions, some of the best television production. They've got state-of-the-art equipment. They got everything you need. If you come here, you'll be able to get your chops together and get out there and really get a real job.
Because I do know it's a tough field to be in. However, if that's what he wants to do, then certainly he has the full support of his mother and I. I would say trying to force your kids to go into an academic situation that they're not comfortable in is wrong. They will not succeed, and if your kids have a dream and want to try to make it, then you should encourage them.
The most interesting part about the experience that I've had with Full Sail was the sense of caring. And I think in our world today, it's so important. You're serious about what you do and the impact that you have on the people that come to this facility to be able to learn from you. And there's that commitment. That commitment I felt when I first came through the door. It's a friendly atmosphere. I also feel very strongly about the fact that no matter what my attitude might be as a student, I believe that after I leave here, that I will have that upbeat, caring feeling as well, that I'll be able to walk away with and hopefully spread in my work.
My name is Paul Marino. I'm a school administrator with the Green Bay school system. Been with them for about 3 years. One of the things that kind of pulls us to Full Sail is the idea of being around practitioners in the industry. And at least from what we've read and talked about, we've called your 800 number a lot. is the opportunity to be around people who are in fact working in the industry and are knowledgeable on a day-to-day basis, which you don't find at a university. I think hands-on training is critical. In this industry, and quite honestly in any industry. My own personal feeling is the more that you can be around people who are in fact doing, and we have the opportunity to do, it's a lot better than sitting in a lecture hall listening to it.
John, Mark.
Tammy, Nader, N-A-D-E-R. I'm from Troy, Michigan.
Scranton, Pennsylvania.
I want to own my own business. Production company. Direct these acts.
Once I leave public camera work and moving on to directing and DP, pretty much get down here as quick as possible. And the industry's too tough to like hang out at a 4-year school. 1 year is worthwhile. Once you get here, just keep busting your chops. Just one.
My buddy.
Matt McDowell. Originally, before this, just north of Indianapolis. About last October, up in Indianapolis, I saw the Dream Across America tour. I knew it was for me. I knew it. So far, I like it all. I own my own studio someday. My brother plays the guitar and I play the stereo.
Rick Horn from Los Angeles. I want to do post-production. I work in a little post-production in Los Angeles in Burbank, and a lot of the guys from Full Sail were out there getting some good gigs. That told me that's the ticket. Favorite course was probably tapeless. Digital workstations are where it's at, so that's what I want to concentrate on.
It's worth the money to invest in your child, to go down and check things out. I support her, and she supports me. I'm a single parent, and try it. Go with your child, have a dialogue with your child, be open with them, communicate with them, talk to them. But she has a dream, and everybody's entitled to their dream. And the one thing I've always told her is, if you have a dream, go for it.
My name is Bob Jacobson with the Source Media Network. I'm the president and CEO of the company. It's a top-flight program in every sense of the word. This is a caring staff. So there's going to be a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunity in CDI in the future. And that technology employs a lot of different media elements like audio and video. And Full Sail is right in the middle of all that. They're training these people to be audio engineers, videographers, script writers, and the whole process. So once they get the foundation down in the production process, it just paves the way into CDI.
Thinking about being serious about getting into the recording industry, the film industry, I can't recommend any higher Full Sail. It's the only place I know on this planet. Yo, see ya.
Hop in the car with me. We're in transit and we're going to drive just a couple of miles down the road to Full Sail Live. This is a 400-seat performing arts auditorium, and you're looking at a lab where students are learning how to do concert sound and concert lighting. This band is performing so the students can actually do the jobs that they'll be expected to do out in the real world. Back in the car, a couple of miles the other direction, this is Park Studios at Full Sail. This is another 2-studio complex, and we're going to look at a solid-state logic console. This is another one of the top 2 or 3 manufactured mixing boards in the world, and our students at Full Sail get hands-on experience on this console as well as another super console, the Neve, that you saw earlier in Studio A. Phenomenal lab setup. We are back at Full Sail's main campus now, and there's one more thing I want to show you before we end our tour. This is a Synclavier suite, or a tapeless studio suite, which is a digital audio workstation. Now, from that suite you just saw, this equipment comes out of it and goes on tour with us as a part of our Dreams Across America tour. On this tour, we demonstrate how a digital audio workstation is used to create sound effects for movies, soundtracks for movies, and it actually is used to manipulate sound in many different ways.
I actually believe that most careers you should have a passion for, or you should do something else. It makes me sad when I see someone in a job that they don't really love. I always think about somebody like a doctor or a dentist. I want a doctor treating me that has a passion to know about medicine and help people get well. In the media arts, it's an additional need to have a passion because you're going to have to get from the dream desire to the success in the career, and that is not a clearly defined route. When you walk down the halls and you talk to students, they'll tell you things like, I've always wanted to engineer for Phil Collins, or I've always wanted to work with T-Bone Burnett. But I think they've just got a dream to do that, and they have found Full Sail and chosen to come here because they believe they can really get the experience and training necessary to go out of here and make that happen. It's amazing how many times you'll hear back a year or two later and they've actually done exactly that. The key to this school is that we are a real-world facility with world-class product coming out of our facility, which is the same place we teach you, in the same place with the same instructors that are also doing major projects. Our industry and life is loaded with competition, and I think that there is positive competition and negative, and the negative is to try and destroy somebody else to get somewhere. The positive way is to better ourselves, accomplishing our goals and our dreams, and competing with yourself to do better every day than you did the day before.
For the past few minutes, we've had a chance to take a walk through the facilities at Full Sail, and I've been able to show you some of the things that are used by our students day in and day out during their training here. If you have further questions, please call your admissions representative who can give you in great detail information about all the things we've just seen.